Long opening mixed doubles semi-final on semi-final Saturday. 21-17 in the third, favouring Tang and Sei. First victory ever over Watanabe and Higashino in 7 previous attempts. Akane Yamaguchi in mesmerising mood, just playing some incredible badminton. Just half an hour needed to take out the third seed, Pusalavi Sindhu, going down 13-9. Now then, it's men's doubles semi-final. The Olympic bronze medalists in Chia and So taking on Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi of Japan, a couple of 26-year-olds. And this is how the draw sheet has panned out in men's doubles. Our attention turns to the bottom half. Up above, Gideon and Sukumulyo have looked fairly emphatic throughout. They're yet to drop a game. They take on Ong and Teo, fellow Malaysians, in the top half. Gideon and Sukumulyo with a 5-love stranglehold over that particular encounter. But in our one that we'll be watching now, the first men's doubles semi-final from the bottom half, we've got the 5th seeds against the world number 10s from Japan. Unseeded, the Japanese, but they lead the head-to-head in this one, 3-2 incidentally. But Chia and So in such good form to get here, as I say, downing Li Yang and Wang Qilin. In last night's performance, just 31 minutes all they needed in that one. Off a career high ranking then, they've been there for just a week now, since the 16th of November this year. 24 years of age from Malacca is Aaron Chia. And Suwuyik is 23-year-old mate behind him, 6 foot from badminton pedigree is So. And the Japanese making their way out as well. How will they go today? 5'5", that's all he is. Takuro Hoki, 26 years of age, right-handed. His partner left-handed, also 26 years of age, but that little bit taller. They were silver medalists at the World Championships in 2019 at St. Jakobshalle in Basel.
I have red color and black color. What do you choose? Red color, black color for you. Black color, what do you choose? This side. Is this service or receive? Who will serve? I will serve. Who will? Kobayashi will receive.
So Aaron Chia will serve. Yugo Kobayashi to return serve as they change ends. Tokyo Olympic bronze medalist. Sounds good, doesn't it? "24 years of age is Aaron. Familiar face on our TV screens these days from Malacca in Malaysia. And off that career high ranking, these two. And they've contested 10 career finals and landed their elusive maiden career title at the Southeast Asian Games. It was in 2019 where they took gold. Suwuyik, 23 years of age, 6 foot tall, from badminton pedigree. He's the son of former Malaysian badminton player So Gun Chup. And they have been very sharp. I'm sure we'll get their path through. Here they are. Yep, terrific win yesterday, wasn't it? No nonsense as well in the round before against the Indonesian pair. And downing Ben Lane and Sean Vendy, the English athletes, in the opening match. That was their tightest encounter so far. A much improved English pairing. At least taking a game from Chia and So. Takuro Hoki from Yamaguchi. Well, she just had a win, didn't she? It's 5'5" tall. And Yugo Kobayashi, exactly the same age, that little bit taller from Miyagi in Japan. And we've always recognise their talents, these two, as they won that silver medal at the Total BWF World Championships in Basel 2019, and thereafter immediately smashing down the door into the elusive top 10 world rankings, only to stay for 1 week. And this is their path through, really tested in the last 2 matches, but downing the 7th seeds from Denmark to get here. Astrup and Rasmussen, good win there, 21-9 in that deciding game, 77 minutes required. And a 48-minute encounter in round 2 as well, so it'll be interesting to see how much they've got in reserve. Johari Latif, our umpire, and familiar service judge Michael Faridal. Yeah, so the Japanese, a career-defining moment as they lost in the final of the World Champs, briefly touched on the ranking of 8 in the world. And with their successful rampage in Europe and emerging as the 2021 Denmark Open champions, they've now vaulted back into the top 10. And of course they took out the 2nd seeds, Asan and Setyewan. 36 minutes. 48 minutes, beg your pardon. 21-12 in the deciding game. So they have some good wins as well to get here.
Kobayashi and Hoki, Japan. And on my left, Chia and Wui, Malaysia. Chia to serve 2, Yugo Kobayashi. Level, play. Sarasota, 1 love. Sarasota, 1 all.
They've won the last 2 head-to-head matches in straight games, the Japanese. They took out the Malaysians in the Sudirman Cup and Thomas Cup finals. So they'll be confident coming in here,
3-1.
if not a little weary from all of their exploits to get here.
Sarasota, 2-4.
Fast and furious, as always in men's doubles. It's about keeping the intensity high.
Sarasota, 5-3.
Japanese with a 2-point cushion in this tight start. Oh, that's glorious.
6-3.
These two should be confident from their Tokyo upset over Setyewan and Asan in the bronze medal playoff. They've morphed into stalwarts of the top 10, the Malaysians, with consistent deep runs and sparkling results over the calendar year. Oh, he's just missed the line, Zaran Chia.
7-3.
Electing not to challenge there, though it was pretty close. Yeah, the 2 Malaysians, French Open semi-finalists, Swiss Open semi-finalists as well, quarterfinals of the All England Open. But it's a good energy from the blue-shirted Japanese team here, who have a 5-point lead very early after just 3 minutes.
Serve 4-8.
Yeah, the Malaysians in their victory over Li Yang and Wang Chi Lin. It was a landmark moment for the Olympic bronze medalists, and they were suggesting that they maintained high intensity throughout. We didn't focus on winning, but we focused on the experience and being in the now as much as we could.
Serve 9.
The key, they suggested, was putting a lot of pressure on their Chinese Taipei opponents and leading with that, not trying to get too far ahead of themselves. We were frugal in error, and the shuttles were slow today, they suggested. We needed a bit of time to get used to it, but we actually performed very, very well. That was a big win. Because they went into that match 0-3 against Li and Wang.
6-9. Serve 10-6.
Isn't it tough to kill the shuttle? Another compelling rally there. Blistering pace between both teams. Keeping on the front foot at the back end of it, the Malaysians. Nicely done.
8-10. Go! 9-10.
Good little flurry then from the Malaysians here, hauling this back nicely. Yeah, the return of serve popped up far too high, didn't it? Got what it deserved, and suddenly deadlock. Japanese momentum diffused. It's the Malaysians who get to the mid-game interval first. That is a real good turnaround. From 6-10 down, they pip them in the race to the break. 11-10, Chia and So leading the way.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, the Malaysians elected to skip the High-Low Open to train in Germany. Paid dividends. Though the pair are feeling the burn, they suggested in post-match interview after a stretch of tournaments in Europe. It's definitely been very tiring and my body's feeling a bit down, said Chia. We chose to do some training in preparation for the tournaments here in Bali. Served them well.
Serve 11 all. Serve 12-11.
They've done a really good job here, haven't they, to sort of snatch back momentum, where the Japanese had a very dictatorial start. The team in red have stayed in the moment well, and I guess they can do very little wrong if that's another good goal, a process goal for them today.
13-11.
Seven out of the last 8 points then going the way of the Malaysians. Yeah, and an instant challenge.
Challenges goes in.
First challenge of the match. I'm looking down that line. I'm going to stick my neck on the line as well and suggest that I think that's gone wide as well. I'm with the Malaysians here. Both of them were so keen to throw their arms in the air. Let's have a look. Yeah, quite a bit. Good challenge.
Correction out.
Their lead extends.
14-11. Play. Serve 12.
Good response from the lefty-righty combination from Japan here. That was more like it. Oh, another brilliant rally from both teams.
13-14.
A 27-shot rally, this one. Hoki finding a little slither of hole on the court. How was that for a forehand cross block from Takuro Hoki there? Otherworldly reflexes. As the smash was coming down with plenty of heat on it from Aaron Chia. Look at that. Good net play from Soo-Yik.
Serve 15-14.
Well, it's spellbinding, isn't it? Rallies like that, it just makes you smile watching it, doesn't it? The skill level so high. Brilliant from Chia. What a turnaround there. That's how to turn defense into attack.
14. Quick goal on.
Really good transitioning from the Malaysians there. Keeping a lot of pace in defense.
Thank you.
Longest rally of the match, 34 shots. Malaysians coming out on top. That'll feel good.
Takuro, this settle is already changed. Service over, 15-16.
A little miscue there from Chia, and it means that the Japanese have brought the game back to parity. It's really tough to call this one, isn't it? So little between them. A trio of points for the Japanese, and they've become really raucous in celebration. Creativity.
Service over.
He normally is the playmaker, Chia. That was exceptional. Look at this. He sensed the Japanese were backpedaling and found that lovely short area of the court. They played twice at the Sudirman Cup finals. These two teams split their showings there, but it was the Japanese that won the Thomas Cup encounter. Japanese come in here with that 3-2 slender lead in the head-to-head, but you wouldn't know it.
Service over, 18-all.
Encouraging for Malaysian men's doubles, having two teams in the semi-finals here.
19-18.
It's a great lead to Hoki.
Game point 18.
So from 11-14 down, this is a good turnaround in the back half of play here in game one for the Japanese. Good lead. They were under scrutiny throughout there, but stood firm and found a way through that opening game. Very tight affair. It goes the way of the Japanese. Hoki and Kobayashi take the opening game after 17 minutes, 21 points to 18.
Okay, focus this. Huh? Image. Okay, image. Okay. And then Kobayashi. Okay. Okay, cross line, first finger, straight. Do tsuyok, 준비 second. Okay. And now you okay? I think sometimes stop. Yeah. But sometimes change. Not again. Stop. Okay. Stop. Tsuyok up cross. Many stop. Okay. Okay. Position no good now. Only dia servis dia. Ya, yakin ya. Woi, bisa ya.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
So the Japanese pair, a game to the good.
Second game.
All players are back on court,
Level.
preparing for the start of game 2.
Play. One love.
A very encouraging flurry of 4 points to secure the game 1. Fabulous from Chia, so strong.
Service over. 1-all.
Injection of pace right there. And then the body attack. Good follow-up.
Service over. 2-1. Service over. 2-all.
Stripping the Japanese of any time around the shuttle there. Yeah, again, So Woo-yik having his way.
3-2.
Rifling through that smash.
Service over.
Hoki
3-all.
to get it done. So little time to think out here. Everything is just so reflexive. Oh, that's glorious. So cool from Aaron Chia.
4-3.
Sensed his opponents were backpedaling. Here, look at this. They thought he was going to redline and really heat up the smash. Did anything but.
5-3.
Encouraging start for the Malaysians in game 2.
Seven-3.
24-shot rally. Change of racket for So Woo-yik after that. Both players bolstering the middle, but clashing frames in doing so. Japanese pair win the point.
Ready? Quickly.
Good leave.
8-3.
Well, throughout the course of the days that we've been watching, I've sensed that there's been a little bit of a drift on the back of Chia and So, and it seems to be that way possibly today because they are enjoying a little bit of
4-8.
a little bit more pace to play with, perhaps from this near side. Maybe not, you know, perhaps it's just very, very subtle.
Serve 9-4.
Good finish from the only left-hander on court, Kobayashi.
Serve
Very authoritative there. Sticking with the straight attack.
Oh! 6-9.
Wonderful flat hard drive from the left-hander on court.
7-9.
Really penetrating the defences of the Malaysians.
Service over. 10-7.
Slightly short. Lift away. Found it right into the corner of the Malaysian court.
8-10.
Having been 4-9 down, the Japanese team in blue showing a lot of character here. Oh, well done. So Woo-Yik quick to capitalise and get the Malaysian pair to the mid-game interval with an 11-8 advantage.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Susah itu. Masih Pak.
Apuratur distribute. 11-8.
The Malaysian pair led 11-10 in the opening game. This time 11-8. Can they hold on and do something they were unable to in game one? Lovely tight serve from So Woo-Yik. hesitant there, wasn't he? He thought it was going long, changed his mind at the last minute.
12.
And he got behind him, and then the expression said it all.
12.
Inside the line.
Serve over 13-10.
Well measured net lift from Aaron Chia. All four athletes so super alert there.
13.
Blistering pace, that rally. .28-shot rally. Going the way of the Japanese in the end, somehow.
Serve 14-11. Coach. Play. Wipe before. Serve
Great positional awareness from Yugo Kobayashi there. Senso Woyik was retreating. Threw in the lovely cross drop.
Thank you. Back on court.
Just over half an hour has unfolded out here. It's still very, very tough to pick a winner. It's just so tight. Malaysians marginally retaining their dominance in game two. Must-win game for the pair in red.
Play. Serve 15-12.
Racket came out of his hand. Don't see that too often. Look at that. Malaysian pair wise to it and throttling the shuttle down that side of the court cleverly. Nice, overcooked it.
16-12.
Just got a little overexcited. Really well played by So Woyik.
17-12. 18-12.
Covering a lot of ground there, the taller of the two Malaysians, but still remaining robust throughout. 6-point cushion to Chia and So now in game 2. But the Japanese also have
So, no sweat throwing.
had an excellent win in the round prior, downing Astrup and Rasmussen, as they did in the final of the Denmark Open to claim the title.
Wipe the court.
Brilliant little drop shot from
Serve
Hoki,
13-18.
mixing it up cleverly. Undeterred by the scoreboard deficit, the Japanese soldier on with all that they can.
Thank you. Point. 14-18. Serve 19-14.
Chia wise to the flick serve from Kobayashi, got up there and kept the pace on the return.
Serve 15-19.
Oh, it's landed right on, or has it?
Challenges.
Aaron Chia doesn't think so.
In.
Lines judge with his palms down, indicating that he saw that the shuttle found the court. First challenge of game 2, and the lines judge was right. Good job.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 16-19. Play.
Back-to-back points for the Japanese pair. But they could pay a heavy price for that miss.
20, game point 16.
4 game points for the Malaysians.
Serve 17-20.
Two game points saved. It's often the most difficult point to win, isn't it, the game point? Going with the flick serve again to Chia. It's very brave. Still work to do, though. Not to be denied that time, and on breaking a string, So Woo-Yik gets the shuttle to the floor. They secure game 2, and we move on to a third and deciding game. Game won by the Malaysian pair, 21-19, after 38 minutes.
Okay? Okay, hang on, Yeah, I think once you smash. Straight. Straight after smashing, no, like straight, waiting. Yeah, I can go like that. Center smash, yeah, okay. Straight smash. Dia banyak panjang-panjang, dia banyak cross.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. So, get ready.
So who's it going to be then in this third and deciding game? So tough to pick a winner, so tight on the scoreline.
Final game. Level. Play.
What an intense start, setting the tone for the deciding game, both teams.
Serve. 1-all.
It's just been such high intensity, hasn't it? With these flat, hard exchanges, there's just barely been time to blink. Neither of these pairs can afford any let-ups in concentration. Beautifully done from the Malaysian pair.
2-1.
Changing it up nicely. Having to work extremely hard for any points notched on the scoreboard early in game 3.
So who you? Change.
Well, our opening mixed doubles semi-final went the distance, an hour and 15 minutes it was, favouring Tang and Se. This one following suit. Good pressure from the Japanese.
Serve. 2-all.
He'll have enjoyed that.
Serve. 3-2.
24-shot rally. He's been clever serving the left-hander from
4-3.
Japan, Kobayashi. The flick serve has been bearing fruit over Aaron Chia, slightly shorter of the two Malaysians. Found it. Really strong defense from Kobayashi. Dictating nicely right now, the Japanese pair. 4 points in a row, really bullying the shuttle. Good straight attack there. Kobayashi really has ignited over the last few points in particular.
Ball. Service over. 4-7. No. 5-7.
Getting tangled in defense there. Such was the accuracy of the Chia smash. Well, a little bit of miscommunication between the Malaysian pair, but I think they might have got away with it. The shuttle's been called long, but we're going to go to a challenge to confirm where it landed. All eyes up towards the big screen either side of the venue. Oh, it was just out by a slither.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 6-7. Play.
And suddenly 3-7 becomes 6-7 with a trio of Malaysian points.
Server 8-6.
Malaysian pairing getting a little tangled here, leaving a gaping hole on the court. Rushed into arrow was Takuro Hoki there. Very good intensity from the Malaysian pair who just surged forward.
Quick total. Thank you. Quick total.
Well, he had to work particularly hard there, didn't he? Yugo Kobayashi,
9-7.
but he was insistent and just closing the net down, very, very alert. The defense of the Malaysian pair was something else. Look at this, they just kept asking questions, but in the end, denied. Mixing up the attack lines beautifully. The left-hander from Japan.
7. Change settle.
So clear thinking in his attack here. Look at this. It's precision hitting. It's buckling the Malaysian pair into error. 25-shot rally. Really well contested. Been so few lapses in concentration. So few unforced errors. Lovely little tumbling net shot to get to the turn. And Hoki and Kobayashi it is, with an 11-7 advantage after 51 minutes. Courtesy of that lovely tumbling net shot right there. Let's see it again. Beautifully done.
Okay, same lah. Kobayashi cross lock, I think. Kobayashi cross lock, higher pass lock. I think smash chance. What am I now? Okay.
20 seconds.
You smash.
20 seconds.
Back
on board.
Not to be invested.
Coach, return to your chair. We can get ready. Kobayashi, Takuro, back on board. 11-7. Play.
Slender advantage for the Japanese pair. Good straight smash from So Woo-yik in response after the interval.
8-11.
Winner of this one, of course, will take on the winner of Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamulya, who take on the other Malaysian pair of Ong and Teo. The Indonesian pairing there with a 5-love stranglehold over the head-to-head over Ong and Teo. But today might be different, you never know.
Serve 12-8. Serve 9-12. Aaron, get ready. Ten, 12.
A keen point by the Malaysians.
Eleven, 12.
Suddenly, that 11-7 buffer at the turn is being nibbled away at by the Malaysian pair.
Serve 13-11. Serve 12-13.
First 3 or 4 shots of these rallies just so imperative. Both teams desperate to get on the front foot and keep the momentum. Oh, that's nice from the Japanese pair.
Serve 14-12.
Oh, what a change-up from Kobayashi. That was
15-12.
absolutely stunning and so clear thinking from the Japanese.
Wipe the court in the center. Thank you.
Leaving it all out there, so will Yik.
Can you check?
But will it be enough?
Change. Play. Serve 13-15.
Japanese pairing so keen to put themselves out of sight, but unable at the moment in this really tight doubles. Oh, that's nicely done. Followed up well, Kobayashi there.
Serve
He's been pretty inventive,
16-13.
opening up the court here with a lovely little angle, and then look at that, closing the net down with such authority. Denmark Open champions surging to a 4-point lead here in this deciding game. Will it be enough? Oh, it's just fabulous. Changing it up. He's just so difficult to read, isn't he? The Japanese left-hander. Yugo Kobayashi. Really good. Yeah. Just wide of the sideline.
Serve 14-18. Stay on court.
Denied a towel down. Told to stay on court by the firm umpiring. Now the Malaysian pair running out of time. What can they muster? Super point.
15-18.
Yeah, he backed himself there, didn't he? Good read. Closing down the net nicely. Grimace there from Yugo. Not his finest moment. That might just be enough.
15.
4 points will be very comforting on the scoreboard for the Japanese pair right now. Can they put a lid on this match? super alert to the flick serve was So Woo-yik.
Serve 16-19.
It's a brilliant return of serve from Hoki. He backed himself, closed the net down, and took advantage. Very brave.
16.
Oh, what a rally and what a save mid-rally from Kobayashi there. And the Malaysians did really well to watch the shuttle closely and managed to put the point to bed there. That was fabulous. What a dive, look at that. So dynamic.
Thank you. Back on court.
So gallant play then from the Malaysian pair, but still a lot of work to do. 3 more match points for a place in tomorrow's title decider for the Japanese pairing. And what a way to finish it. Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi of Japan, unseeded in this event, the world number 10s, Denmark Open champions, find a way through, squeak past the Malaysian pairing. Somehow, very competitive match in our first men's doubles semi-final, going the way of the Japanese in the end.
Match won by
just over an hour
Takuro
required.
Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi. 21-18, 19-21, 21.
Japanese coming through in a very close encounter. 21-18, 19-21, 21-17 in an hour and 2 minutes. That was brilliant fun. He was so inventive, wasn't he? The left-handed Japanese, backed up by some sterling work from his partner as well. And it is they that motor through to tomorrow's final. You're going to be in the capable hands of Jill Clark and Morton Frost now. Thanks for your company. From myself, Paul Hand, bye for now. Plenty more action unfolding coming up with Han Se-young, who takes on Pityaporn Chaewan in the next match, featuring the 4th seeded Korean. The Malaysians will find a corner to lick their wounds, no doubt. But the first of the men's double semi-finals going the way of the Japanese pairing in a really close encounter. Do join us for Han Se-young and Chaewan up next, first of the women's singles semi-finals.
So welcome back to the Bali International Convention Centre, where it's semi-finals day here at the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters. 3 semi-finals complete and another 5 to go. And next up is women's singles, the second of the women's singles, and who will meet Akane